Good morning, students. Welcome back. I hope all of you are safe and fit at home, studying well and completing your work on time. This video is for the students of class 6th, subject English. And in today's video, we are going to cover one poem from our textbook, that is Honeysuckle. This is our poem number 8, and the name of the poem is What If. It is written by famous poet Shel Silverstein. This is my lecture number 1 for the same poem. This poem is taken from Honeysuckle book. Topics to be covered in today's lecture are: first of all, objectives of the poem will be told. Then, introduction of the poem. Then, stanza-wise explanation. Means each and every stanza of the poem will be explained to you all along with word meanings. Summary of the poem means what is poet trying to convey through this poem? What if? At last, homework will be assigned. So students, first of all, let us discuss what are the objectives of the poem. Number 1, the students will be able to understand and appreciate the improbable possibilities that haunt the poet's mind. Number 2, they will be able to imagine various suppositional and hypothetical conditions creatively. Number 3, they will be able to frame sentences of their own using the term what if. Before start reading the poem in detail, first of all let us see the introduction. The title What If could be about Silverstein's thoughts about what if something had happened to him, what if something could happen, or what if something will happen to him. So, this poem is about Silverstein thinking in his bed before he was about to go to sleep. Thinking then, some creatures called What If went into his ear and sang the song they always sing about what if. Something will happen. Once the what if leave, they come back again to taunt Silverstein with their what if song. This poem actually means that everyone wonders what if. All through life, we ask ourselves, what if something will happen? And sometimes they can be threatening, while others can be good. It makes us appreciate life. Before start reading the poem in detail, let me ask some questions from you all. Are there times when your mind fills with fear? Have you ever thought, what if something dangerous happens to me or the people around me? What if the world stops revolving around the sun? What if the sun does not rise in the morning? So here is a poem which talks about some more such what ifs. So let us see stanza 1. Last night, while I lay thinking here, some what ifs crawled inside my ear and pranced and partied all night long and sang their same old what if song. So here the meaning of crawled is danced, pranced means slowly entered or came, partied means made merry. Means this poem is about Silverstein thinking in his bed before he was about to go to sleep. Thinking, then some creatures called What If went into his ear and sang the song They always sing about what if something will happen. Once the what if leave, they came back again to taunt him with their what if song. Or in easiest way, we can say that the poet is a small boy who is worried that something might happen to him. All kinds of apprehensive thoughts crawl in his mind as he lay on bed. He is tensed about his future, and these thoughts trouble him all night long. Now let us move to stanza 2. What if I am dumb in school? What if they have closed the swimming pool? What if I get beat up? What if there is poison in my cup? What if I start to cry? What if I get sick and die? So here the meaning of dumb means unable to speak, sick means mental or physical illness. Means in these lines the poet wonders what will happen if he loses his power to speak in the school, or if the school closes the swimming pool, then how he will swim, or if he gets beaten up by somebody. What will happen if somebody puts poison in his cup? What will happen if he starts crying without any reason? And the poet is so stressed and worried that he is thinking what will happen if he will falls sick and dies eventually. Means the poet is lying in bed worrying about all things that could go wrong in his life. This is how as soon as one what if completes, another moves into harass the poet. Now let us move to stanza 3. What if I flunk that test? Flunk means fail. What if green hair grows on my chest? What if nobody likes me? What if a bolt of lightning strikes me? Bolt of lightning means a flash of lightning that looks like a white line against the sky. Strikes means hit or attack. What if I don't grow taller? What if my head starts getting smaller? Means in these lines, the poet is thinking that what will happen if he gets fail in the examination. Means if he will fail in the examination, definitely his parents will scold him. So now he is thinking that whether green hair might grow on his chest instead of black. He wondered about that. What will happen if he is disliked by everyone? He might be stricken by lightning, or he may stop growing, or his head starts getting smaller than the normal size. Now let us see stanza 4. What if the fish won't bite? What if the wind tears up my kite? What if they start a war? What if my parents get divorced? What if the bus is late? What if my teeth don't grow in straight? Means certain elements that invaded his mind were possible but not overly impressive. He would not be horrifically impacted rationally by whether or not he grows taller, but he wondered about it. Likewise, Catching fish could be a low-key problem, but it still had a place in his stressful night thoughts. Then he is thinking that what will happen if the fish, means if I will not able to catch the fish in the net, means he fails in catching the fish. The other bad situation is that what will happen if the wind may tear up the kite while he will be enjoying it. So, no information is given about who are they, but still he thinks about a war. What will happen if he or his parents will be separated from each other? Then who will take care of him? What will happen if the bus comes late? Due to that, he will not be able to reach school on time. What will happen if his teeth will not grow properly, means not grow straight? Due to this, he may look ugly or funny. Then people will make fun of him due to his appearance. So many bad thoughts are coming in his mind while he is in bed. Now let us see fifth stanza. What if I tear my pants? What if I never learn to dance? Means in these two lines, the other bad situation is that what will happen if his pants tear up and he will get ashamed in front of everyone? What will happen if he will not be able to dance well, means he was having fear that his teacher will not select him in any dance. Everything seems swell and then. Swell means normal and wonderful. The night time, what if strikes again? Strikes means comes to my mind. In last two lines, the poet was thinking that or is thinking that when he wakes up next morning, everything looks fine and normal. But his fears return at night again in form of song What If. So the poet has presented a poem that can connect us to shake off the struggle in a healthy way. Let us see the complete summary of the poem. This poem is written by Shel Silverstein in a child's voice and point of view. The poet's wild imagination shows that he is still a child and his way of thinking is very limited. The narrator is a young boy. His mind is sometimes filled with doubts and fears. At night, such unpleasant situations haunt him. Means personification is used to show the what ifs of the narrator as small creatures that plants wild ideas into his head while he was asleep. He wonders what will happen if he loses her power to speak, or if the school closes the swimming pool, or if he gets beaten up, or if somebody puts poison in his cup. It is also possible that he may get sick and die, or fail in the examination, or stop growing in height, or is hit by lightning. The other such bad situations are that the wind may tear up the kite, or a war breaks out, or his teeth grow irregular, or he may never learn to dance. When he wakes up next morning, Everything looks fine and normal, but his fears return at night again. Due to this, he starts thinking and worrying about what might happen to him. Hence, he dislikes his imagination. In the night, he is free, therefore. These fearful thoughts started coming in his mind. To get rid of such worries, he should involve their mind in creative work. So, this is the end of the poem. Students, you have to complete your homework on the basis of the poem explained by me. And your homework is read poem 8, that is what if, and write word meanings mentioned in the video. Based on the understanding of the poem, write the answers of the questions mentioned in the book Honeysuckle as. Page number 122, working with the poem, question number 1 and 2. Extra questions. Students, you have to write the meanings of the following words in your English Fair notebook. Number 1 is what if. What if is a word coined out of the phrase what if. Number 2 is crawled. Number 3 is pranced. Number 5th is partied. Number 6th is strikes. Number 7th is flunk. Number 8 is bolt. Number 9th is bite. Now let us see questions of working with the poem, which is on page number 122. Question number 1 is who is the speaker in the poem? Question number 2 is why do you think she or he has these worries? Can you think of ways to get rid of such worries? Extra questions. Question number 1 is when do strange questions strike the poet? Question number 2 is what do you mean by what if? Question number 3 is what will happen if somebody's teeth don't grow in straight? Question number 4 is what does the poem reveal about the speaker? Question number 5 is what does poet want to learn? Question number 6 is what does the word swell mean? Students, if you like our videos, then hit on the like button and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you and have a nice day.